What's going on, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Now, before we jump into today's video, brother, you should have known what you should have been did, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. We trying to save the world. We trying to save as many people as we can. So make sure you hit that post notification bell so you don't get that post nut clarity, my guy. Now, listen. Today's video, man, as you can see by today's title, we're talking about how to overcome being lonely while waiting on your significant other, while being on retention. You know, I don't know the title, what the title currently is, so we just gonna have to find out together. Now, look, I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, how do we cope with being lonely on retention while we wait on a wife? How do we deal with being with loneliness? And I want to say, brothers, semen retention, you're going to suffer, man. You know, and shout out to my brother Mark for saying this, man, because I never heard anybody say this before. I never heard anybody tell me you're going to suffer on semen retention. So shout out to brother Mark. It's very true, man. You are going to suffer on retention. Like, it's no way around it, bros. You know, yeah, we might have the glow, the female attraction, the clear skin, more energy. But brothers, man, you will suffer on this journey. Once you, like I always say, man, the narrow path, it's not an easy path, man. Not a lot of people find the narrow path, brothers. So when you're on the narrow path, bros, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be hard. But that's the whole purpose of the narrow path. That's the whole purpose. You know, God is not gonna lead you to the narrow path if he didn't know that you can handle it. If you can't handle it, you're not going to be led to the narrow path, brother. So the fact that you're isolated, the fact that you're already on the narrow path, you can endure it, bro. You know, you just have to tell yourself that you're never going to give up. This is when true masculinity kicks in. Listen, man, like, I want to tell y'all, semen retention is not easy, man. This is not for the weak. This is not for the weak, brothers. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna be lonely. And even I face these issues where, you know, it's nights where I'm lonely, bro, and I want somebody to talk to. It's nights where I feel like, man, I just want to hit somebody up just to talk, you know? At this point in my journey, I don't even want to smash a female, man. I don't even want to have sex with no females. You get what I'm saying? I just want somebody to talk to, you know, on the opposite sex. I just want someone who I can relate to, who I can, you know, just conversate with. I talk to you guys on a daily, man, you know? And I feel like I just want the opposite sex to talk to at the same time, you know? Like, I'm a person who really values that, you know? So when I don't have that for a prolonged period of time, and I'm sure many of y'all can relate as well, it gets really discouraging, bros. And I get it. I get it. We all get lonely, man. We're men. All right, we're humans. We all get lonely. We all been there where we just want to DM the fine girl that we see on Instagram. We all been there, man. And that's why I said on retention, you're going to suffer, man, because you're no longer in the wide path. You are a 1% man now. I don't think you truly understand what it means to be a 1% man. Ask yourself, do you truly know what it means to be a 1% man? Because if you knew what it meant to be a 1% man, you would understand that finding your significant other isn't going to be easy. Achieving your goals isn't going to be easy. Getting to where you truly want to be financially, you know, mentally, emotionally, physically, it isn't going to be easy. It's going to take time, consistency, dedication, you know, hours and hours of work. You know, this is what being a 1% man or woman consists of. You know, so you're gonna be isolated. You're gonna feel lonely. You know, moments where you feel like you're going crazy because you're just isolated. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's not good for our mental health. I know it's not good for our mental well-being. But would you rather be around people who are no good for you? Would you rather be by yourself or be around people who are no good for you, who are just going to drag you right back into the same lifestyle that you've been trying to escape? Don't let what I just say go over your head. Would you rather be in solitude by yourself or still be cool with people in the wide path and still be in situations that you're currently trying to escape? You know, you got to pick a side, man. And this side, the narrow path, the righteous path, it isn't easy. It wasn't meant to be easy. This is why a lot of people, you know, in the general population don't find this path, because it's not easy. Brothers, man, always remember that many are called and few are chosen. A lot of people get the calling, but they love this world so much that they just can't give their life over to the Most High. Many are called, but few are chosen. Only the few people who actually see the value in being a 1%, man or female. You know, only a few who actually see the value in giving their life to the Most High. Only a few people choose to do so. And you gotta wonder why. You gotta wonder why, bros. You know what I'm saying? This path isn't for everybody. Not everybody can handle this path. And this is why I say God wouldn't let you go through something that he knew you couldn't handle. It doesn't matter how depressed or down you might be. Always remember that those are just emotions. Those are just feelings that you're temporarily going through. You don't wake up in the mood feeling for a female to talk to. You don't wake up like, man, I wish I had somebody to talk to. This is why it's good to have a life, you know, outside of just retention. You can't just be on retention and not doing anything with your life, bros. You gotta have a life as well. You know, if you gotta get a job, if you gotta work overtime, brothers, until you get to where you truly want to be. If you gotta go hours on hours and going to the gym, if you gotta just start new things up in your life, brothers, then that's what it has to be. That's what it has to be. You know, a lot of these red pill coaches are telling you that this is what makes you an alpha male. This is what makes you a masculine man. But a lot of them don't realize that people who can endure isolation, not fornicating with no females for 2 to 3 years. Heck, if you could go more than 2 to 3 years with no fornication, no sex, with, you know, you're a legend. I just hope you know that. You know, you're a legend. That's what makes a masculine man. When he can endure. When a man can endure toughness, that's what makes a masculine man. You know, when you give in to thoughts, when you give in to lust, when you give in to low vibrational things, when you don't have control over yourself, that's a feminine trait, bros. You know, and this goes back to the Bible. You know, Eve gave in to the devil. Eve gave in and bit the apple when she knew she wasn't supposed to. You know, but she was a weaker vessel. So, bros, as a man, we have to learn how to endure, brothers. Because in due season, we will reap all the rewards. You know, one thing I'm starting to really realize is that when you follow God, his timing requires you to have patience, brothers. You know, we live in a TikTok generation where we all want everything now. You want a girlfriend now, because you see other people with girlfriends. You know, and you don't truly know how that man got his girl. You don't know how long it took him to get that girl. You don't know if he was in her DMs for months trying to get that girl. You know what I'm saying? You probably think, oh, they just got in a relationship overnight. And I'm just here, you know, can't find a woman. You get what I'm saying? So you can't be looking at outside things and comparing it to your life. Because number one, you're different. You're built different. You're on the narrow path, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say that, man. And also, guys, y'all got to build a relationship with the Most High, man. When you're feeling these emotions of loneliness, you know, you're probably depressed because you don't have friends or you don't have a girl by your side. This is why it's important to build a relationship with the Most High. You know, you can't distract yourself from primal needs. Primally, we're going to want a significant other. Primally, we're going to want peers around us, you know, motivating us, people who we can talk to, people who we can laugh with, tell stories to. Primally, we want that. And when we don't have that, when that gets stripped from us, it's like we get into this mode. We get into this mode and we start to kind of like shut down because we're not used to things like that happening. And this is why you have to build a connection or build a relationship with the Most High, because only you're going to feel, because when nobody else is there to support you, when nobody else is there to root you on, guess who's always going to be there? The Most High. When you have this connection with the Most High, he's always going to be there. And this is why, you know, ever since I started following the Most High, Christ, ever since I started drawing closer to God, I've been feeling more like in tune with my spirit. You get what I'm saying? The fact that I can go pray right now to the Most High, knowing that he'll answer my prayers, brothers, I don't think y'all understand the power of that. I don't think y'all truly understand the joy that it gives me. You get what I'm saying? So listen, man, whenever you feel these thoughts of loneliness, you know, evaluate what you're doing on your retention journey. Are you just having too much idle time? Are you not doing enough on your journey? You know, what can you do to fill that void? You honestly need a relationship with the Most High. When you don't have your friends around, when you don't have a girl in your life, this is where the Most High comes in. That is why you're isolated in the first place, brother. It's not rocket science, man. This is why you're on the narrow path in the first place, because God wants you to draw more closer to him. It's not rocket science, brothers. Think about it. Why do you think you don't have no friends? Why do you think you don't have a girlfriend? God wants you to draw more closer to him so he can add everything you ever wanted in your life. And this is what I had to learn the hard way. You know, so this is why I can come on this camera and tell you guys, because this is what I'm starting to realize. You know, don't ever think that I don't go through what you guys go through. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We all go through this because we're on the same journey, brothers. It doesn't matter if I'm on a higher streak than you. We still go through the same things because we're all practicing a 1% practice. Not a lot of people is doing this, bros. So we all get lonely. We all go through these human emotions. But one thing I can tell you is that these emotions don't last. And this is why it's important to have a relationship with the Most High. For whenever you're feeling weak, for whenever you feel like giving up on yourself or your journey, for whenever you're feeling impatient, this is where the relationship with the Most High comes in. You know, and like I was saying, we live in a TikTok generation where we just want instant gratification. You know, as younger people, we got to understand that good things really take time. You know, a lot of people believe in overnight success, not knowing that it takes someone years to become an overnight success. You get what I'm saying? Everybody just want everything now, you know, and social media plays a big part of why that is. You get what I'm saying, bros? So at this point, we just have to endure, brothers, because we will reap. We will reap. Don't ever think that the Most High doesn't see what you're doing. Especially if you're planting good seeds, brothers. Don't ever think the Most High isn't going to reward you. Don't ever think that, man. Because he will reward you in due season, man. You just gotta have that spirit of persistence within you to just keep going whenever things get hard, man, and stay prayed up out here, man. Because if you don't stay prayed up and you're leaning on your own understanding, you're gonna want to give in and go back to the wide path, you know. So it's okay that you don't have a girlfriend. It's okay that you're feeling these emotions. It's good that you can acknowledge that you feel lonely. You probably feel down because nobody can relate to you. It's good that you're noticing this. You get what I'm saying? That just goes to show you that you're set apart. So listen, man, if you guys learned anything valuable from this video, make sure to drop a like, comment down below your thoughts and opinions of this video. Share the video with a friend because they will need this information. And subscribe if you're new, man. And listen, I'll catch you in the next one, and I'm out.